2P race fans. It's your boy Big Biz. Been a minute. I know it has. I know it. Criticize me. Been going through a lot. But, want to make a couple videos real quick. Get some updates, some recaps. So, let's see here. Been a minute, so I'm going to go back in the archives. Circle City. This was not this last weekend, but the weekend before. October. It was the first weekend of October, I think. Went out there, took the car out there. It was the final night of the points race. They had a pretty big show. They had 9 classes that night. Track was great for 9 classes. I mean, I give it to them. It held up pretty well. 9 classes is a lot of classes out there on the track. But started out, let's see, the week prior to that, or a couple weeks prior to that. They don't race every weekend. But that week, I was sitting 9th in points, and had a pretty good night that night. I can't remember all what happened, but they give you show-up points. They give you points for your heat race, and qualifying, and then they give you the final points for what position you get in the feature. Like I said, I don't remember that night. That was a long time ago. But I moved up to 6th in points. Was it 6th? Something like that. So I went for the final points night, racing there. My goal was to get in the top 5 in points. Went to the final points race and went out, qualified in my group, qualified quick time in my group. I do remember that. Also went out in the heat race and won the heat race. I've been working on this car for almost 3 years now. On setups and whatnot. And I got to tell you, I've listened to a lot of people, and I've learned a lot of things. So I listened to them, and instead of doing what they're doing to their cars, I've been kind of listening to what they kind of changed to their car when their car was kind of doing what my car was doing. And then I was doing small adjustments to myself on the car to what I thought the car needed. So I kind of took what they were doing and kind of took what my thoughts should be, and we tried this and we tried that, and we tweaked little tweaks, and we did this, and we're getting her down. The sad thing is, it was towards the end of the race season. But the last 2 nights of racing, the last about 3 or 4 nights of racing this year, because I went to the Kokomo Clash, and in the Bomber or Thunder car, we did make the show, and I think I got 12th in the feature there. Still working on that slick. The heat race and qualifying, I'm fine in. It's that when it dries out or slicks off, dry slicks they call it. You know, my car kind of just goes to crap. But I've been working on it, and but I did make the show. Got 12th in that show. I took the street stock. The Thunder car, what they call the Thunder car, that's the car that I took to Iowa, and that's the one I made the show in and got in the feature and got 12th. My street stock, I went out and qualified 4th fastest in my heat, or in qualifying, which is is daggone good for what the people I was up against. In the heat race, though, I was running fourth, and they'd taken the top four to transfer. My daggum power steering pump and water pump belt broke. So I lost all my water pump and my power steering, and I got spun around, got hit in the back. Went out, got it all fixed up, went out in the B main. I started 19th in the B main, and it was only taking top two. And a couple cars didn't make it, so I ended up starting 17th. I made it all the way up, I think, to 11th, maybe 10th, and I just couldn't get up there to the top 12, and only, I don't know if it was 8 or 10 laps, but anyways, so that's how the Kokomo Clash went. All in all, I was kind of happy. The car felt real good, but like I said, I've been working on that dry slick setup now. And so after that, we went to Circle City. This is back to the points race. I qualified fastest in my heat race, or in qualifying. I started on the pole in the heat race, and I led flag to flag. That was the first heat race, the actual first checker flag that I've had in 4 years, since my very first year racing. And it felt good. I mean, I was excited. And then the track slicked off, my car went to crap, and I think I finished 14th in the feature. I spun out. I was running real well. I was running, I think, 6th in the feature, and I spun out and had to start in the back. Worked my way up, and I think I finished 14th. But with qualifying quick time and winning the heat race and making the show, and finishing 14th, it did secure me by 1 point 5th place. So I did get a plaque for that. And I appreciate Circle City for doing that for the racers. You know, I've been racing for 5 years now, basically kind of full-time, I'd say, almost full-time. I don't race as much as I'd like to. It is expensive and time consuming, but I did get a plaque, so I was kind of grateful for that. I wasn't really planning on racing a Monster Mash at Montpelier, Indiana. I looked, and the payout really wasn't that great for as far as I have to drive. It's an hour. It's like an hour and a half, hour and 35 minutes. But I decided to go. And the reason why I went is because it was kind of the end of the year deal for them. And there was a big show down in Brownstown, Indiana. It was like 1,000 to win Friday night, 2,000 to win Saturday night. And I didn't think a whole lot of people might show up. Boy, was I wrong. So, Friday night was what they call street stocks. Now, street stocks in Montpelier is open motor rule. It has to be a 2-barrel, but it's an open 2-barrel rule. Car has to be on DOT tires. And that's about the gist of it. So a lot of people in the super streets put their tires on, the DOT tires in a 2-barrel. And went out, and how did that go? I got the videos. I went out, and boy, I can't remember. I don't know what I did. I know I went out and qualified. Boy, I'm going to have to look at them videos. Huh. I think I missed, I think they're taking the top 4, and I got 5th in my heat race. I think. And I had it, so, there was 34 or 36 of us that night. So they did run a B main, and I started 5th in the B main. Nope, that ain't right. I'm going to stop the video right now. I'm going to look at them videos, and then I'm going to get back with you, because I don't like telling the fib. So give me a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I looked at my race pass. Now it all came back to my old memory bank. So in the heat race, what happened was I started third. They're taking top 4. And now dadgummit, mud got all on my face mask. And I got these tear-offs, to tear them off. But I couldn't find the dadgum tab. It was folded in, and I couldn't find it. So I couldn't see nothing. By the time I got all of them ripped off, I couldn't make up the positions. They had only 8 laps. I started third, and I ended up 6th. So I had to go out in the B main. They had 2 B mains that night. And I ended up, I started third in the B main. Ended up winning the B main. And they were taking top 2 in the B main, I think. And excuse me. So that put me starting 17th in the feature. I worked my way up to 10th. They have short features at Mount Pillier. It's only 15 laps. But I worked my way up to 10th that night in the feature. So that was the street stock class. I brought my 4-barrel. I brought my my Hoosiers, my old Hoosiers that I have sitting around for a long time. They're probably 4 or 5 years old. Been used up. I don't know how many times. But I can't afford no brand new Hoosiers yet. But anyways, I ground them up, put them in the trailer, and took my 4-barrel with me. Made some adjustments on the car, and I think they were the right adjustments. So I qualified Friday night with the car. It was 18.3 around the track, 18.3 seconds. Like I said, I was third quickest in my group. With the adjustments that I made, put the 4-barrel on, and the Hoosiers, my qualifying time Saturday was 17.2. So I took a little over a second off my qualifying time. That qualified me 4th in the heat. I ended up getting... It made me qualify 5th in my heat. They were taking top 4. I didn't get to advance any. So I had to go in the B main again. And they were taking top 4. I started 5th in the B main. And I ended up getting 4th in the B main. So I did make the transfer last night. And that put me starting 19th in the B main, or in the feature. So I did make the show, and I worked my way all the way up to... I started 19th. I think I got 13th in the feature. So all in all, no, I didn't win yet again. But I did make both shows, and I'll take it. I did win a B main. I'll take it. That's another checker flag that I didn't have before. How about that? And they don't. The heat races and the B mains, they don't count for much. In the world, you don't get no money for them. You don't get no trophies. But to me, it's still a race won against other racers. And that means you got your car working pretty good. Because that B main, they only had one B main last night. And they started, it was like a day gun feature. They started, I think, 19 in the B main. I was fortunate enough to start 5th. And right out the gate, so they're out the gate, when the green flag waves, it's racing all over. So you can pass. If you're in the very, very back, it's green flag, you can get it. Now on the restarts, they do single file, and you cannot pass a car until you get past this green tire in turn 4. So it is green flag racing, but you can't pass until you get to that daygum tire. So I was fortunate enough to right out the gate. The guy stayed high, I went low, and I took him on the front stretch and passed him in turn 1. And I knew I had 4th place, and I just stayed there the whole time because that was a transfer spot. And that's all I wanted to do. So, race and recap. Since I've been gone for a while, is we went out. This was the last race of the year. We went out and got ourselves a couple checker flags. They weren't the feature, but it is a start. I've learned a lot about my car. On the setup, and you start winning heat races. You start, starting up front there in the features, and as long as you can get that, the feature setup down, hopefully the time's coming to win. I like to win one race. It's just one. That's all I'm looking for. There's reasons for it, but we won't go into those reasons. But I just want to give you guys a recap. I know it's kind of a boring video. I am going to put some videos up here to the road, the racing and everything. So I hope you guys enjoy the videos. We're going to start back to the videos and in the garage if y'all enjoy that. And you know, we got to tear down the Iowa car, take that motor out. We got to do the thing. Even though it's a brand new motor, I messed up myself, and I got to take that motor back out. And we're going to clean up everything, get everything going. You know, it's only let's see here, November, December, January, February, March. Usually in March, they start announcing the practices and the shakedowns, and they start getting ready for May. Usually May is the starting of the racing season. Sometimes some tracks are April, late April. So we got a few months, but boy, I tell you, the months go by fast anymore. So we're going to get on them, the race cars and get them tore down. I gotta get some money together, get this motor that it's in my street stock. I got to get it freshened up this year. I want to pretty much tear it down and go through it all. Basically make it a new car. So I will be having some videos of that, of all the work we're going to be doing. My nose itches, man. But I hope you guys stay along with me for the journey, however long that's going to be. As y'all know, one of the big reasons why I haven't been out in the garage a whole lot, I said in my last video that I put out that my energy level went downhill bad, like quick. And I got real tired. I couldn't hardly do nothing. I had some issues. So I finally went to the doctor, and I found out that I have cancer. So I've got a lot of doctor's appointments. It takes up a lot of my time. Matter of fact, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, Monday, and with the radiologist to see about if radiation's an option. And then I got another one November 4th with the oncologist about chemotherapy. And I don't know about all that stuff, but if y'all would, you know, whoever watches this, just keep me in your prayers. If you pray, if not, well, you know, just hope for the best for me, I reckon. And you know, share the videos. Let your friends know about the page. Like I said, oh, hey, something else is coming up is Dirt in December. We go to St. Louis to the Dome every year, and me and the girlfriend and her son Hunter, my tire man, we go there every year, and I will be taking some videos and everything, and I really enjoy doing that for y'all. It's a pretty cool experience. But we will do that. We'll be coming up in December, mid-December. December, I think it's 14th, 15th, 16th, something like that. So keep your eyes peeled for them videos. So we're going to sign out here, and we're going to get to some. Probably you've already seen some little videos before you've seen all this, the racing. But I'm going to probably put some at the end here too. So y'all have a good day, and be safe out there now. And come on back, but and see what we got going on. We will be making some more videos. I do apologize for the long pause without no videos, but we're gonna get back into it. I can't let this get me down. I did let it get me down, but I can't. You know what I mean? You can't do that in life. So stick with me, boys and girls. It's gonna get exciting. Somehow, some way, I'll make it exciting for everybody. So y'all have a good day. God bless.
Yeah. Out here we rev it up. Engines roaring loud. Dirt flies high. We're making our hometown proud. Checker flags waving. Victory in our sight. Country boys racing under the neon light. Speeding through the curves. We own the night. Adrenaline pumping, we're ready to fight. Checker flags wave as we race to the thrill. Country boys on dirt, always chasing that skill. Wind in our hair, we're the kings of the night. 2P racing industries, we're ready to ignite. Tires grip the ground, we're tearing up this track. With every tight turn, we never look back. In the heat of the moment, we claim our space. 2P racing industries, we're ready this race. From dusk till dawn, we live fast and free. Champion heart, just you wait and see. Checker flags wave as we race to the thrill. Country boys on dirt, always chasing that skill. Wind in our hair, we're the kings of the night. 2P racing industries, we're ready to ignite. From dusk till dawn, we live fast and free. Champion hearts, just you wait and see. Checker flags wave as we race to the thrill. Country boys on dirt, always chasing that skill. Wind in our hair, we're the kings of the night. 2P racing industries, we're ready to ignite. So raise up your glasses, let's toast to our crew. In the heart of the dirt, we know what to do. Checker flags wave as we race to the thrill. Country boys on dirt, always chasing that skill. Wind in our hair, we're the kings of the night. 2P racing industries, we're ready to ignite. So raise up your glasses, let's toast to our crew. In the heart of the dirt, we know what to do. We know what to do.